You watched us design and build this house in 150 days, but the work is far from over. We're about to jump into my favorite part of the process of bringing all this together. Join me for an exclusive look right here on ehowhome. Boy, I can't tell you how good it feels to have that house all finished. You wanted to see it, didn't you? Okay, well, let me show you, but first, let's start with the construction before we get into the decorating. I'm very happy with the way it all came together, even though we did go over the budget a little. When I proposed this idea of actually building a house, showing how to build one from, well, paper, drawing it out, I wanted a house that was going to last for a long time and a house that's very green. And that's what we got. One of my goals with this house was to make it as eco-friendly as possible. So it was all about energy savings. The Energy Star rating that we got was awesome. I felt so good. That was one of the most exciting moments when they came out here and did an independent test on how tight the house is. We got a really high mark, and that was thrilling. So if I had to choose three elements that are like my favorites in the house, probably would be the way in which I did the wainscot in the entry hall with the blocks of wood just by beveling the 2x6s. I really love the way that turned out. I like the tool cartouche, the bundled cluster of all those tools that I've begged, borrowed, and stole to pull together into some interesting focal point for over the mantle. I really like that a lot. And a lot of people gave me grief over the floors, but I really like my black bean soup color floors. I just love them. I could never have built this house without Tony. He is totally awesome. And if there was a way that I could clone Tony, I would clone him, because he is such an incredible craftsman, and he just thinks through things in such a clear way, and he has such a good spirit about getting things done, and I think that comes through in this house. For someone who is thinking about building a house, I think that one of the things that I would recommend to them is make sure you get a floor plan that you think you're going to use. I love houses that have rooms in them that you use every day. Design it the way you would live in it every day.
stay away.